the motion and Pam Baker seconded to approve the agenda as proposed for tonight's meeting.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Nope, we're good to go.
Yep.
Jeff Stangler made the motion, Pam Baker seconded. Is there any discussion? Okay, by roll call vote, it'll be Jeff?
Yes.
Dan?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
Pam, yes, 4-0, motion passes. The agenda has been approved. All right, I'll mute myself and listen up to the updates we have for tonight.
Okay. Really, there hasn't been a whole host of things that have gone on that's going to change what we're doing, but what has occurred has been pretty significant. I think before we get started, every time when I talk to people about building projects and I talk to them about construction managers and projects that go on, we went through this last year. It's so nice to see our staff come together and they work together for the common cause. Where we're sitting right now, we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't such a group effort. So I really want to applaud the staff for coming together to make things functional. The two other pieces that don't change what we're doing, but they are big issues, was we did receive our new COVID count numbers today, and I did have a conversation with Le County Public Health. We will not need to change our learning models. Our numbers in Waterville and Elysian have remained pretty constant. It's our surrounding communities that are driving the numbers up for the percentages. So when people ask that question, you can just let them know our numbers in Waterville remain the same and we should be good to go. Second big one that occurred today was we had building inspections. The building inspector was in. We are good to go in Morristown and we are good to go in Waterville. So that was good to know. Otherwise, we've been conducting entrance conferences, implementing our plans, getting things ready to go. And really, I think the next step is to bring the students in on Monday.
Was there anything anything you wanted to add, Dr. Wilson, to that? Or?
Nope, I would just echo Joel's sentiments, and both buildings are coming along great. I know at the beginning of the week, they both looked a little hairy, but the construction looks amazing. It's really a beautiful, beautiful place to be.
Good. It's amazing how fast they can work. I know I was in on Tuesday to Morristown and I was like, oh boy. But it looks nice. What's done does look nice. So it's exciting to do. And I wish we were bringing everybody back and had some sort of big celebration, but hopefully we'll get to do that at some point throughout the year. It's a really exciting time for our district to have these updates and changes. So kudos to everybody who led that effort in the summer too. Thank you.
Hey, Pam.
Yes, Gary.
Yeah. I was there early in the week too. Actually, over the weekend, helped my wife put up stuff. And how's it look now? I mean, are the hallways clear? It seemed a little bit dangerous. And
Yes, the hallways are all clear. The hallways are all cleared out. We had to have them all cleared out. Part of the inspection was fire marshal orders, and as a matter of fact, they're buffing the terrazzo so they can't have anything in the hallways. So all that's been cleared out. The pallets in the gym lobby have been cleared out. The file cabinets have been moved, so it's all wide open.
okay, I noticed, at least in my wife's room, and she said in several rooms, and this isn't a big deal as far as safety goes, but are you guys following behind and making sure they're doing things right? Because the floors were kind of dirty, even though, I don't know, they were supposed to be buffed or something. How's that going?
No, they're coming along. There's a lot of dust in the hallways that gets tracked in. The floors themselves have a wax on them that kind of wears off and wears to a sheen. So that's part of the process. The first 30 days are going to look that way. And that's noted from the manufacturer. And we've got the architect was with us today as we did our walkthrough, and there'll be a punch list of items that need to come through and finished up. So, and that was one of the things he did look at, were the floors today.
Are we doing good communication with the teachers so there's not some, poor morale because of these sorts of things that they're not maybe used to?
Al, I think it's stressful on everybody. I hope there's good communication going there. That's always a question that comes up. I know the ladies have been meeting with them and talking to them. I've had conversations with them. But really everybody's been in motion. So, nobody's really stopped a lot to sit down and talk. And we've also been careful because we're still finishing up the construction, not to get in people's way. And we still are the group gatherings and so forth. But yeah, it's a stressful time. I'm not going to lie. Everyone through the whole process is stressed, and we'll get through the first few days and get things rolling again, and then we need some type of normalcy, and right now it doesn't seem normal.
Yeah, thank you, Joel.
And will they be working yet once the school year starts? Are there certain days that they're going to be working?
Yes, they will be. The new addition, they'll be working on that. They hope to have that finished by the 1st of February, somewhere in that area, so we can take occupancy.
But it won't interfere with instruction.
No, there'll be some construction noise, but I've been told that they do that and it should be minimal. Now, what exactly that is, I don't know. But, really on that side, we don't have too many classrooms because that's the principal's office and the counselor. And so more of the classrooms are on the south side of that wing.
Looking ahead to this next year, do you have any idea on enrollment? I mean, how are the responses going as far as people planning to attend? And do you have any idea on that yet, Joel?
I do not. Even in a normal year, we never know for sure until the first day. I know that we've been getting calls, we've been getting some pieces, but to actually sit down and run the numbers and see exactly where we're at, I can't tell you. I know Jennifer probably can tell you how many have decided to opt out as far as do the distance learning. Probably better than I can because she's been tabulating those things and making schedule adjustments.
I was more looking for overall enrollment. I was just curious if we had any handle on that at this point. So
no, and that's not atypical. Usually I never know until the first day or two to see what flushes out and where people are. And I'm hopeful that we can get some things back to normal and we can get everybody back into the buildings. That's the ultimate goal for everybody.
Any other questions from the board members?
No, just a comment that just to remember that maybe some of us have been through in that building several times over the summer, including their administration, so it's kind of become a normal to you. But the teachers, the students, the parents, change is difficult. And there definitely is a change in terms of, things aren't exactly how they typically are. So if you could show some understanding in that, because I think you're going to hear complaints and comments and whether that's warranted or not, we have to just roll with it and wait till a better time in terms of how the building looks and the cleanliness and so on.
Yeah, well put, Gary. I had the same conversation. I was looking back at my notes when I addressed the teachers last year when we came back in the fall of 2019. And I said, the theme of this year is probably going to be patience because, they came in last year, no floors, no ceilings in those elementary classrooms. We had the noise going in between. We had to put the insulation up. And then, then I told them at the beginning of this school year when I had them all in the gym, same principle this year. We're going to have to work on patience and everybody's going to have to work together and it's a team and we'll get it as a team. Not individually, we have to work as a team.
Very good.
I've also been checking in with my building reps and a couple of exec board members just to check the barometer too of the secondary staff so that I'm aware of where they're at and if there's apprehension and some anxiety and just making sure that we're on top of any mental health that might come up. And just today I had a staff member that came to me and said, I'm still here, I'm going to be here until the end of the day. So I think it's just that comfort level too. And it's a two-way street, making sure that they know that I'm aware of what's happening behind the scenes and in their classrooms and that sort of thing with them personally and professionally. And when there's that comfort level to come to me and say that and feel good and proud of themselves that they stuck it out and stuck with it, I think that's a good sign too. So at least from the secondary level, I'm really trying every couple of days to ask my point people about where the barometer is in the buildings so that we're on top of that too.
Appreciate that. That's important. We care about the safety of everyone, and we care about the morale, and we want this to be a fun and exciting school year for everyone. We're going to make the best of it. I know we all can do that. Anything else?
Is the east side drop off, is that being utilized yet, or that's not open?
No, it's open and functional. We've had a few parents pull up in there for the entrance conferences. I think the construction workers have been using it more than anybody else early on, but that'll be open and functional beginning Monday.
Did it get blacktopped yet?
Oh yeah, yep, it's all ready to go. Yep.
Yeah, is there going to be some sort of signage out on by the street to know, let people know that that's a drop off?
At some point, I just don't know if they've gotten to it yet.
And I would encourage maybe Scott Allen to take a tour through the building. I saw a map I was trying to find our daughter's conference. I saw a map on the wall that had Mrs. Soul's name on it. I would just encourage you guys to take a tour through the building and just look at the maps that are out there to help some of these ninth graders even that haven't been in the building. But it's going to be an exciting year. It'll be a fun year.
You know, at the entrance conferences, the advisor or whatever for Luke asked, and I think that was Mike Richards, asked him, hey, do you want me to take you around to the different classrooms? And Luke said no. But so that's good. They were at least showing them, hey, I can help you if you need it. So appreciate that.
Anything else anybody wants to bring up about going into the start of the school year?
Like I said earlier, it's exciting times. I'm excited to get the kids in. The ones that I've seen coming through, they're ready to get back, and Monday will be a fun day. We'll know quite a bit more probably come next Thursday than we know right now, but that's all part of the process.
And don't be afraid if we need to call a special meeting or something if things need to be tweaked and you need some board support or whatever, because obviously the next meeting isn't until the 28th. So
very good. Thank you.
Appreciate everything. So, okay. Anything else, anybody? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn then? Dan? And Gary, okay. Don't fight for it. Dan made the motion and Gary seconded to adjourn the meeting. Time now is 6:19. So all those in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, 4-0, motion passes to adjourn the meeting at 6:19. And thanks again, everyone. Appreciate all your hard work.
Thank you.
Thank you.